Hello, I welcome you to a discussion on the first part of the topic, Concept of Religion and Health, Investigating Tribal Society. In this module, we will discuss about the general conception regarding the relationship between religion and health and have projected how both the areas are interrelated. In the first section, we will try to explain the concepts of religion and health, where we have analyzed the viewpoints of several theorists and scholars. In the second part, we will describe how religion affects the health system of people and how it can prove beneficial for the development of proper health practices among people. Religious norms and beliefs highly appreciate healthier lifestyles and support people for maintaining their physical as well as mental health. Proceeding further, we will discuss about one such religious practice, namely church attendance, which is highly beneficial in forwarding social support to the people and which also helps people to overcome their distress in life. Next, we will focus on the negative implications of religion on health system of the people, where we will discuss about how sometimes religion acts as an adversity in the life of the people, thus giving a whole overview on the relationship between religion and health. Religion is a concept which exists throughout the world and is practiced profusely in almost every society and culture. This all-pervasive feature of religion makes it fundamental to anthropology from the time of its inception. Religion, as you may see, has a variety of definitions. Several scholars have presented their point of view while explaining the concept of religion. But the most basic definition was given by Edward Burnett Tylor, who thought of religion as a belief in supernatural beings. According to him, the concept of religion materialized from the primitive belief in animate nature of natural phenomena, which he termed as animism. Bronislaw Malinowski believes that religion provides men the gest to confront various alterations that life offers them. When their gained knowledge fails, they turn up to religion for elucidating their problem. As opposed to this, Radcliffe Brown saw religion as a part of each and every social construct which helps to manage the equilibrium and stability of the society. Emile Durkheim, on the other hand, in his work, The Elementary Forms of Religious Life, distinguished religion as sacred aspects of human life, which acts as an adhesive force trying to unite all the members of the society by bonding them in collective consciousness. Thus, religion, as you may note, is considered to be celestial or transcendental in nature, which cannot be proved, while on the other hand, health is an aspect of our day-to-day life that is very much realistic in nature. You must have heard of the saying, health is wealth. So, you see, health is a very critical factor in our life which requires proper care and maintenance. It has several dimensions apart from its physical aspects, such as mental, social, and even environmental. In general terms, we may define health as an absence of disease, but in a more advanced understanding, we attribute health to the complete prosperity of an individual through several domains, which also includes mental health that ensure mental peace and stability and arousal of feeling like joy, happiness, content, etc. Social environment, on the other hand, regards establishing a gratifying and cordial relationship between individuals in both public and private sector to ensure a proper social stability and equilibrium. By keeping our environment free from pollution, we can establish a healthy environment for our surroundings. So individuals can achieve their highest goals by achieving their social and mental growth and by inculcating within themselves a value system in their day-to-day normal life. You see, apart from its doctrinal and spiritual features, religion has been utilized by primitive people as an instrument to cure all type of physical and mental illness. The primitive people often resorted to mystical treatment and procedures to heal illness through the practice of particular religious rituals, prayers, incantations, or pilgrimage places. However, now several studies and surveys are conducted to find out a strong connection or positive association between religion and health. We are going to analyze the positive as well as negative relationship between religion and health. Religion in every society does not serve only a ritualistic function, but it is multidimensional and hence there are various operations which it performs. One of its most significant functions concerns individuals' health care and how it provides social support and strength not only to an individual but to the entire society in critical times. At various life stages, in health or in illness, an individual resorts to religion for guidance and help. Religion, as many believes, constructs our thoughts and action, which provide us with a particular lifestyle, rather healthy lifestyle. Also, personality integration is a very important aspect of health, as personality of a person directly influences the health as well as of the particular individual. The personality of individuals of a particular society is determined by their value system and framework, and here again religion becomes an important value constituent which inculcate in individuals the norms and ethics which are further utilized by the people to maintain their health and develop healthy habits and desires. Many comparative studies are carried on throughout the world, and the results showed that people who are more religiously oriented develop a high purpose of life, which gives them the strength to maintain a stable mental as well as physical health. Several examples are relevant to this context. Mormons, that is the cultural group related to Mormonism, and Seventh-day Adventists have shown a positive result in health status as their religious teachings obey strict abstinence from alcohol beverages, smoking, cigarettes, tea, coffee, etc. They have a very bold outlook towards health and environment and their importance in a person's life. They also follow a very cautious diet which has restricted within them the occurrences of colon cancer mortality. McIntosh also conducted a study on the elderly people of rural and urban Virginia and found that people who have a high degree of religiosity within themselves maintain a cautious and balanced diet, unlike those who are not religiously bound at all. Thus, this effectively proves that religion has a great bearing in influencing people towards a healthy life and also gives them a boost to follow a lifestyle which will enhance both their physical and mental health. For a proper functioning of health, the body requires its homeostatis to be stable, which will in turn ensure a proper functioning of its physical and mental health. But in the era of globalization, stress is becoming a common factor in each and everyone's life and is highly responsible for disturbing this homeostatis, resulting in several physical and mental discomforts. In such a situation, religion with its positive aspects becomes an important means for people to confront and cope up with their stress and lessen the complications and troubles they face. So it is in such situations that people from all over the world behold religion to seek comfort and avert all the negative aspects of their life. Religion also has a very staunch effect on the immune functioning of a human body. Chronic stress has an adverse effect on human immune system and can bring about a lot of trouble within the human body. Thus, religion, by able to provide strength to individuals through its positive hope and anticipation, help them to mitigate the negative effect stress have on their immune system. Depression, a word denoted with negativity or pessimism in life, is also a common problem in today's world, and we see many people, including newer and older generation, falling victims to this psychological malice. Depression within a person leads to severe pressure on our mental health as people start feeling lonely and devoid of any help. In such a situation, religion acts as their support system and brings people out of their social isolation, thereby encouraging them to come back to their life and take control of it. Every religion lays down several norms for its followers and expects their worshippers to fulfill the desired norms. In doing so, many religions abstain their followers from doing certain actions, while some others highly promote and necessitate certain actions. Due to this feature of religion, it becomes a very good medicine for the health of people, because in many regions we observe that the norms abstain its followers from, say, smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, taking drugs, and avoiding sexual intimacy with partners outside marriage. The outcome of these religious rules often results in favorable health because, as we all know, non-smokers are less prone to sufferers of cancer, heart disease, etc. Abstinence from alcohol also proves beneficial for our internal health, as alcohol is capable of damaging our liver, while maintaining monogamy or practicing sexual intimacy with one partner lessens the chances of falling prey to sexually transmitted diseases, HIV and AIDS. Religion thus is the antecedent of hope, tolerance and optimism in people's life, because it is through practicing a particular religion and its associated beliefs that an individual can distance himself from pessimistic feelings and emotions and assemble hope within to fight against all odds and finally reach towards the goal in life. These inherent qualities of religion bring inspiration and encouragement in the life of several disabled and old age people who has to constantly battle with their physical hindrances in day-to-day life. Religion is also beneficial in dissociating negative feelings such as anger, grudge, fear, etc. from our life, in turn in instilling positive thinking and feeling within our body and mind such as forgiveness, gratification, happiness, etc. Religion is also effective in dissipating anxiety within individuals and in establishing a positive self-esteem. Thus, following religion and spiritual procedure can lower the chances of such incompetency within our immunity system and uphold a stability and balance in our physiology. I have already stated that religion is multidimensional in function. But one ritual which is widely practiced in every religion is visiting the church, the temple, the mosque, or other religious institutions to offer prayers to the gods. This particular function of the religion also fulfills another subsequent function, which is to provide support to people and help them find sense and meaning in their own life by providing them a purpose in life. Church association possesses a great significance in providing people with a meaning of life, besides giving a positive zeal to old aged people so that they can find a certain amount of satisfaction in their own life and have less endangerment from the symptoms of depression compared to those who are not regular visitors of any such institutions. When the followers visit the church, they do not only just get involved in ritual worshipping and praying to their Almighty, but they also establish a relationship with fellow church members. When they meet them, they exchange their religious ideology with each other, which help people to adopt religious views from a different standpoint, which further can be utilized by them to find solution to their personal problems and cope up with stress or depression in life. Many people also take part in church-based social support programs like providing alms to the poor, organizing programs for cancer patients, various consultation processes, etc., which also instill a positive value system within and bring about a huge attitudinal or behavioral change in them. The most crucial aspect of church is to cultivate a healthy lifestyle and positive mental health by making people adapt to hygienic lifestyle, which would in turn become a catalyst for disease prevention and health promotion. I'll now discuss about certain theoretical framework related to the relationship between religion and health, primarily that of Kenneth Vaux's propositions to define or analyze the relationship between religion and health. His proposition has three notions. Firstly, he discussed the notion of purity and pollution, which is an important aspect of every religion, where certain behavior are designated as pure or clean and other as polluted or sinful. To the followers, their body is a creation of God, and so it is their responsibility to take care of God's creation. Secondly, he proposed the concept of peace in existence, where he explained that by becoming a follower of a particular religion, a human being establishes an alliance with God, which gives that particular individual the feeling of serenity and purposefulness in life. This in turn gives a motivation to him person to safeguard his own life to serve God in his own way. Lastly, Vaux contended that people who have faith in any religious beliefs or practices steadily develop a conviction toward immortality or eternity. They regard their soul to be immortal and their body as just an outer physical crust, which will cast away with time, though the soul will remain for eternity. James Frazer, a renowned anthropologist, in his famous work The Golden Bough, Study of Magic and Religion, has discussed about the relationship between religion and health and how the religious practices of the tribal people served beneficial for their health. His work focused on the primitive tribal people, and he mentioned in the book how the primitive tribal people evolved from magic to religion and then to scientific thought. He discussed about two types of magic, homeopathic magic and contiguous magic, and examined how the life of tribal people were centered around these two types of magic. Several taboos were followed by the tribe. People were to protect their tribe from harmful consequences. But this also proved advantageous for the health factor of their tribe. For example, he mentioned about a particular taboo, the taboo on leaving food over, where the tribesmen are not allowed to leave refused food as they believe that a homeopathic magic connection will take place, and if they injure the refused food, then the person who has the remaining food in their stomach will also get injured. Hence, whatever left over bones on food they had after their daily meals were always destroyed with effort. This superstitious belief of the tribes to destroy the remaining of their leftover food had proved beneficial, as it would serve as their only possible sanitation condition that will prevent the entire tribe from inviting diseases. I now come to the negative impacts of religion on the health status of people. While on one hand, religion gives meaning to the life of some people, on the other hand, it also raises discontent and stress within some individuals. Religion sometimes causes anger within individuals for their lost hopes and failure. The feeling that their Almighty has shunned them creates a kind of resentment, hopelessness and frustration, which in turn create a mental pressure that becomes a source of several health problems. Several times we observe that people, mainly the elderly, believe that their life is controlled by their Almighty, and thus they submit themselves at the mercy of their God. Situations sometimes become severe to the extent that they refuse to take any medical help or medicine, which becomes adverse for the health of that particular person. Thus, religion many a times create an obsession within its followers, where they may even move into a state of psychotic depression. They might live under a delusion that they might have committed a sinful offense and God is going to punish them forever. This then lowers their self-esteem, confidence and moral. Thus, from this module, we come to know about both positive and negative impact of religion on individuals. We'll further delve into other details in the second part of this topic in another discussion. Thank you.